Hey guys, Ivan and Susan here from Vloggers on the Loose. It's a cold day in Perth again, really icy cold. Clear skies though, and we thought we'd come down to Kings Park in Perth, Western Australia. Now Kings Park's actually built on a hill, and it's called Mount Eliza, and it's over 900 acres this place is built on. And you've got excellent views over there of the Swan River and the city. We'll go over there in a minute and show you those views, and we'll take a walk around Kings Park and show you guys what's over here and what's to see and what's to do. Now guys, this here is called the Flame of Remembrance, and there's a little pool over there surrounding the flame, and that's called the Pool of Reflection. And you can throw some, there's a lot of coins and stuff in there. I don't know if you make a wish or what you do, or I don't know, but people have thrown coins in there. So you can see they've just started to put some new gardens in here. Some marigolds they are, and straight ahead there is a memorial to do for the soldiers that have come back from the war, the Great War. And behind that is the Swan River, and you can also see the city skyline there to your left, with the Elizabeth Quay down below also. So guys, we're here at a bit of a lookout tower at Kings Park, and as you can see all the old buildings over there on the west side of the CBD, and as you swing around you can see the skyline there and the freeway down below, Swan River over there, and in the far distance that's the hills over there, what they call the hills or the escarpment, and that there's the Mitchell Freeway down below, and the Narrows Bridge crosses the Swan River, and on the other side of the Narrows Bridge that's called the Kwinana Freeway, but it's exactly the same freeway. So we will head down there shortly and show you guys the difference. Hey guys, as you can see there's a train running over there. The train runs down the freeway over there, so hopefully you can get that train and see that train over there. That runs in the middle of the freeway. So that over there is the Kwinana Freeway that train's on now, because in front of us here that's the Narrows Bridge over there, and to the left of that Narrows Bridge is the Mitchell Freeway, and to the right of it is the Kwinana Freeway, and that leads all the way. That freeway, it becomes Forest Highway actually, I think, out of Perth, and heads into Bunbury. So you can see in the far distance down there that there's the Canning Bridge, and to your right of that, sorry, is Applecross. We did a video on Applecross, so we might put that in the links in the section below for you guys as a link. That's Applecross over there, and with the beautiful Swan River also in front of us. Hi guys, so there's another view there of the Swan River, and that building over there is the old Swan Brewery. They used to brew beer over there in its day. There's apartments. It's changed now to apartments, and it's also got a restaurant down below. So we're just walking down a pathway here through Kings Park, and as you can see this will be nice on a hot summer's day, because the canopies of the trees are hanging over the path, so it makes it nice and cool through here. And you can see on your right hand side here all the native shrubs and that growing. They've done a really good job over here, the gardeners of the park, or the curators. And there's pathways all over the place, there's steps going up to another level. So in Perth today it's clear skies again, but very cold. When we left our house it was 14 degrees Celsius. Might have heated up to another 2 degrees now. So let's say it's about 16 degrees Celsius at the moment. That's why everyone's wearing jackets and hoodies and long pants, etc. Except for some of the joggers with their shorts on. And guys, this here is a baobab tree. And the tree was brought in from up north, north of the state, the Kimberley area, and planted over here in Kings Park. It was quite an effort because it was brought in by a massive truck, and took a while to get here. It is alive, but there's no leaves on it at the moment because it's winter time. Now, talking about trees, you know, there's this Kings Park is home to over 324 native plant varieties and 215 known indigenous fungi species, and also 80 bird species. We can hear a lot of birds around the place, so that'll be part of your 80 bird species around the place. About 5 million people visit this park, guys, each year, so it's quite a popular area. As you can see on your left, they have also a lot of new plants that they've put in, and they've mulched it nicely over here, so everything looks nice and neat. The guys and girls who've done this have done a really good job. Now, on a different note, in 2009 the southern part of Kings Park was actually set alight, and it was established that it was an arsonist that done it. I'm not sure if they caught the person, but yeah, there was a hell of a mess through here in 2009, the early part of 2009. This all happened when the park was set alight. Who would want to do that? I have no idea. But you do get some crazies all over the place. So as you can see, guys, there's toilets in this park also. You can see it there on your right hand side. So if you need to go, no problem. This is all part of the light show, guys. They've got these caravans set up with food and drinks. That says that's a pub over there, this one, so this sells you alcoholic beverages. It's all part of the light show. As you can see, the big gum tree over here has got lights up in it. A lot of these tall trees, they've put lights in it. And this looks like a temporary matting type pathway here, what they've put in. It's nice, rubberized, nice and soft to walk on. So yeah, we're just trying to find this bridge that we're going to walk across. Here it is here. There's the signs there about the lighting show. It's called Lightscape. So this here is a bridge that goes across the park. It's quite sort of dark in here because of all the trees, all the canopies covering the bridge, but it is nice in summertime because it keeps that heat off you. But like I said, it's quite cold today here in Perth. So this bridge is quite well constructed also. It's solid timber, the treads what we're walking on, and then the framework's all solid steel. So it's pretty good. Another viewing platform here, guys. That's just off the bridge. I just thought we'd take a walk there and film around there. There's a lot of people here today. We were quite surprised. We thought we'd be the only ones here because it's so cold. But no, there's a hell of a lot of people here in Kings Park today, which is good. This here is what they call the glass bridge, I guess because it's got glass panels on the side. But the actual walking area is made out of metal or steel, and that gives you quite a good view there, again of the river and the old brewery down there, which used to brew beer years ago in the day. So this bridge is quite cool. It's sort of a wavy bridge, goes up and down. So you're quite high here. This is the highest point of the bridge.
Do you know what this place? You can't actually buy the you can only buy an
There you guys. Do you like all those trees? Check them all out there on your right hand side. Beautiful. They're all native trees. Gums and jarrah and all sorts of stuff in there. So for all your overseas viewers of our channel, when you do come to Perth, come to Kings Park, have a walk around. Beautiful spot to visit. Lots of interesting things to see and do. Now guys, this here is another walkway that we've just walked down, and there's a few of the native plants here actually in flower, so that looks pretty good. In winter time, which is cool. Those ones there look quite nice. It's all part of Kings Park. There's more up here as we climb up, walk up the steep pathway. A few more in flower. There's a bit of a view of the native plants on both sides of this pathway over here. Pretty cool stuff. It's called the Queensland bottle tree, guys. Check this out. Pretty cool. It looks like one of those baobabs, but this here is actually the leaves on it. So it's full of leaves on top, and it's just like a round bulb over there. That looks pretty cool. Quite like that. Gives a nice canopy over here with all the leaves, branches poking out. And this here is the miniature version of the Queensland bottle tree. Look how small that is, but still got that nice canopy of leaves up here. And there's there's another small one in there. So I'll just give you a three. Here's another one here. There's a few of them around, but that other big one, that looked pretty cool. I quite like that. Check that bird over there, guys, in the native plant, probably looking for some nectar or something. He's just happily moving around, looking for some food. There's more native plants through here. There's another bird there, it just flew out. So all the birds love all these native plants because they're full of nectar and stuff for them. And that'll be their prime source of food, and also the insects and that on the ground. They'll be eating that. But this is just another view of the gardens over here, guys, that's been planted throughout Kings Park. By the way, all these, most of these plants, they've put names to them. So if you do come over here and you walk through the gardens, you will see the names. They've got little plaques over there with the names of all the plants on. So that's quite good also. Gives you an idea of the species of plants we've got over here in Kings Park. So over here, look at this, guys, over here. There's a wattle over here. A species of wattle, because there's a lot of different wattles. And look at that flower on there. It's like a little cotton ball. Feels like a little cotton ball. Looks like it also. Beautiful. Hey guys, I've just found a little seat over here in the park, a little bench. So there's a lot of them as you walk down the pathways. So if you need a break, have your bottle of water with you. You can sit down and relax and admire the native plants in Kings Park in WA. So this here is the Jarrah forest, guys, in Kings Park in Western Australia. And Jarrah trees, these are all Jarrah trees in here. Now the timber of a Jarrah tree is one of the hardest timbers around. So makes beautiful furniture also, and floorboards. But it is becoming rarer and rarer because people have actually cut them down years ago and used it for firewood. What a waste. But this here is the Jarrah forest in Kings Park. And you can see the light, the parts of the light show is still up here because that's going to go on for another month or so, I'd say. And I like the way they've put this temporary path through here, rubber matting, so you don't get anything stuck in your shoes, any little stones and that, because you can bring that back into your car and messes your car up. So this is quite a good idea. More seating over here, guys. So the seating, like I talked about before, they're everywhere over here, so you can have a break if you want to. Okay guys, there's actually a waterfall in Kings Park. Check this out. It's a raging waterfall. It's pretty cool. It starts over there somewhere and it flows underneath this bridge over here that I'm standing on, and it goes out here and it flows down there into a pond, and you can see those water lilies over there. It's actually a special species of water lily. That it's the biggest water lily in the world, only grown here in Kings Park in Western Australia. What do you think of that? If you believe that, guys, you believe anything. They're artificial and they're made out of silk or something. So just joking with you guys, you know, they're not real. Now we'll just walk down here, guys, to show you guys those artificial water lilies. We can't get in there because of the lighting show that's going on, because there's a lot of lights and stuff set up in there. So as you can see, they've cordoned it off over here. You can see all the temporarily nylon rope and over here, so we can't really get in there. But this is actually the life, animal life in the water garden over here. And you've got a frog called a motorbike frog, interesting. And you've got something called a jointed rush. I think that might be the plants, I'm not sure. And you've got a four-sided sedge. You've got a couple of ducks in there, wood duck and Pacific black duck. Ornate crevice dragon, which is that lizard type thing over there. So yeah, these things all lurk around this little waterway over here with our famous water lilies over there. You can see it now, guys. Biggest water lilies in the world. And they look good also, flowering nicely. Here's another part of that waterfall, guys, over here. Hopefully the camera can pick it up through there. That looks pretty cool, and there's a little canal running through here, and it obviously joins up to that other waterfall we were talking about before. So this is all still in Kings Park, guys, in Perth, Western Australia. Hey guys, check this out. This is a water feature over here, and if you swing the camera to your right over there, you'll see this guy coming up here. He's as drunk as he's got a bottle of wine in his hand, he was actually in that water, the little lake we filmed earlier on. And this year, you see that? It goes on and off all the time. All these different fountains. There's a couple of ducks over there also, and there's a statue in the middle over there. So it's quite a good little water feature over here. And if you swing the camera, do a bit of a 360, you can see a lot of people in the park, in Kings Park, sort of having picnics and that. And there goes our drunken friend over there with his bottle of wine, just about falling over. That's a bottle of wine. He's got one sock on and one sock off. we thought he might have slipped in that river, in the pond on the other side, where the water lilies were, because he was dangling right on the edge of that. And but no, he didn't. He's still with us. So this year is quite good. We'll head off to another section of the park now and just have a look around. Okay guys, so we'll wrap up this segment here, or this video here, of Kings Park in Perth, Western Australia. But before we go, just have a look behind me there, that there's a gift shop over there called Aspects of Kings Park. Now it's not your normal $2 shop. It's quite good quality gifts in there, and so that'll come at a cost. If you're interested, if you're in Perth and you want to buy things in there. But they are beautiful gifts in there. We have been in there before, and right next to that there's a little cafe. You can see the cafe is quite full today because it is a nice, beautiful, clear day in Perth, although it is quite cold. And next to Aspects, you've got a upmarket restaurant called Fraser's. So that's quite a good restaurant also. So we will wrap up the video now, but please guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and it's no cost to subscribe. And we'll wrap it up now, and we'll see you in the next one.